In addition to 346 homes, the Waldo Canyon fire also destroyed one of Colorado Springs' biggest tourist attractions, the Flying W Ranch. The ranch was evacuated Saturday, June 23rd. 15 buildings at the ranch burned the following Tuesday. 9 News photojournalist and Colorado Springs native Brian Willey shows us dozens of employees are now out of work.
The Flying W Ranch started in 1953. People come in, see a Western town, they sit down, have an old meal from the West, and watch a Western show. This is our 60th anniversary, so it's been quite a year. Roughly, there's about 15 buildings on the property that was burned up. Over here's our front gate, wagon shed, our ticket booth, our information booth. Those are the first things people see when they come in. You can see a cash register box on the ground there too. Well, I'm Jay Kladak. I've been here 26 years. I started March 25th of '86 as a dishwasher, and then from 2000 till now, the general manager. What you're looking at in this whole big room is right here we have our serving line. There's 8 tables for 1,300 people worth of serving within 30 minutes. To the left of that, you have the whole inside eating area. You're looking at the Flying W Wrangler stage. That stage has probably been there since probably 1960. We were expecting to have 100 to 150,000 visitors this summer. They were still in the process of cooking food. 80 boxes of potatoes in there, so 4,000 boxes, pounds of potatoes that burned up. So now they're just sitting there. Now they're baked. This would actually be the inside of our refrigerator, which housed Pepsi, beer, wine. This is the Winter Steakhouse. This is the actual Ute Theater that came from downtown Colorado Springs back in the 60s. The picture once showed the steakhouse porch. That log is the original log that you actually see in the picture, looking at nothing but rubble compared to what's in the picture. What was saved from the Ute Theater in the 60s is now burned to the ground. This is the little church on the ranch. This is where we have all of our weddings. This church has a lot of memories. This was the dry goods store. This is where we sold all of our Flying W Ranch memorabilia. What you're looking at is the gift shop. The tree still stands. There's a heater on the ground that would be just right inside the door as you go in the store. Everything else is pretty much demolished. It's an old printing press that they used to use for actually printing papers back in the 1800s. It's just hard to believe to come in one day seeing what it was before this and then coming back and it's this. Even though we are planning on rebuild, can we rebuild? It's just heartbreaking as to whether or not it can really be done. Not only are we rebuilding buildings, but we're going to try and rebuild the atmosphere as much as we can. Of course, over 60 years, the atmosphere is mostly natural beauty. So a lot of that's irreplaceable.
Brian Willey has put together a behind-the-scenes slideshow of what's left of the Flying W Ranch. It's at 9news.com.